Okay, so what we've got now, after a little bit of tweaking, took out all of, just to recap, we took out all of the top decks, right? The only thing I can see us adding in here besides that would be this Curse Seeker, since we do have this like 4 stretch next. The Dormant Curse. That's 5 out of 30. So like we should have a curse every once in a while, and this is really decent damage for just 1 club. I just don't know what I would really take out for it. So we can keep that in the back of our head, and then if we start running into damage issues, we can swap it out. I've got them up rough. We good. We finished, we were approaching Titan's So let's do that one. Let's just see if we can go through it.
One of 2 ways.
All right, we can mulligan 2. Let's get rid of the non-diamonds and see if we get lucky. We did not. We did not get lucky.
To the sable sea of stars. There, an arrow of smokeless flame streaks to the earth below, growing bright enough to paint the doom. It crashes into the
meteor crashes. Yes. Kind of.
Turn to face the flames.
I can kind of see it.
Scramble up the cliff to the lower ledge.
Let's climb. I've never climbed before. I've always gone and fight the fire monsters.
As you pull yourself onto the first
Oh,
ledge,
look, they're little cactus boys.
Charmed, I'm sure.
What do you do? I do damage. Okay. Wow, range +1. A little bit more pop. I like it. I like it. Looks good. It looks good. It's good. Real good. It's real good. Let's do a fate weaving on the queen.
I don't trust your eyes.
We'll take a little bit of damage here. That's okay, I guess. I don't like it, but you know, it kind of is what it is.
Now it's my
And we don't take anything on the defense, so we could just let them attack us. We need to come up with a name. A name for what? Oh, a name. We need a name. Oh. We do need a name. I want to let him attack me, so that way I don't take the thorn damage. That seems like the smart play.
Even I can
Now
get
we don't
better.
want Sands of Fate. We're going just straight up pairs and trips.
Here,
Just
on the toes of
damage.
TITANSLADDER, a veil of pale light. A tumbling rock called your attention to a
he threw a rock at me. That bastard.
My wish is your
That
command.
bastard. What do we got down here? Ebb, Glamour, Dark Mirror, Shimmer +1, Fate Weaving. Let's just jack them. We'll just send them some jacks. Here you go. Take that. You gonna throw 4s at me? Well, you're gonna take some queens. And you're gonna take 3.
My turn.
And then I'm gonna give you some aces with a king on top. Okay?
Fate is what
And you're gonna
I
take
make it.
4. And you're gonna die.
the Capra.
By the way, the rate is 1 beer every 3 thumbs. Just keep a rolling tally and give me the total at the end of the month. We'll square up. I trust you. You won't, you know, fudge the numbers too hard.
Well, this hardly seems fair.
Ring of Clarity. After a successful standard attack, your next ability is free to cast until your next turn. or we can defend against attacks of less cards with valid hand sizes of a larger size. This is tough. This is very tough. This is why I left some cards in for defense, so we could go ahead and just go more offensive.
A clamor of cause and
We'll see if it
chaos
works.
wavers on the breeze as a fuss of black.
I am as the desert breeze.
I'm not going to repeat that because I know better. My channel's being watched. We got quads. Let's go ahead and cast the quads because that's what you do. Why is it only 1 damage? Because they're flying. Y'all lame. Y'all lame for that. Y'all lame. Okay, so save this. Like, there's literally no point in using that or that. And get away with doing 2 damage. Yeah, it's time to ebb. I'm gonna ebb these 2. I probably should have ebbed the other ones as well, but... Oh wow, that was terrible too. Horrible. I guess I can do a pair of 10s just to...
I'm out of attacks.
Out of attacks. We'll have a pair of 10s ready to go. Because I was gonna say, they're gonna draw pairs. Clone a card from attacker's hand until the end of turn. Okay. Let's block him. Hit me with a queen, huh? Hitting me with a queen. I can copy his queen. Watch this. Copy his queen. Aha. You're hitting me with a pair of 9s. I can say nay. You're gonna hit me with
Trust your eyes.
with 1 9 or with 1 queen. And then copy your queen. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That was not optimal. Like, at all. Wasn't optimal. But it'll be okay. It'll be fine. The proper play probably would have been to ebb everything except the Joker and try to get some more face cards. That probably would have been the smart play. Instead, I'm going to be dealing with this nonsense where they keep drawing really, really good hands, and then I'm having to use a lot of cards to not take damage. Instead of saving my abilities for the merchant that we're about to run into. And I was really hoping I would draw this card. So we'll be able to draw all 5 abilities. That is amazing. Wild range +1 and wild suit or a club until end of turn. Alright, so let's shimmer the ace. Make it a king. Make you a king. Try to knock this one out. New wardrobe. And then pass turn. Pair of kings. You absolute... If the enemy attacks with a heart, heal equal to the number of hearts in the enemy's attack hand and cancel combat. 1, 2, 3 hearts. That card's very good. That card is very good. Now, fortunately, we don't really have... Draw an ability in 3 cards. Yes.
By the ebbing tide.
Still didn't really draw anything good. tough. It's tough. Because if we just hit him with the 8s, it's just 1 damage. But I guess that's better than not hitting them with anything. And we drew a jack. Okay, that fight was way harder for us than it should have been, and I blame the flying. But we get to the merchant with 5 cards, which is really cool. And we get a boomerang. Interesting. After a successful standard attack, your next ability is free, and then we could get an additional attack. Okay, so if we successfully attack, we get a free ability. We have a lot of draw cards. And can we somehow build this deck to go infinite?
What a bargain!
I feel like that might actually be possible.
Do you have this in my size?
Enchantress about to start our own Twitch channel and OF.
The heat and brightness of the day outside makes
We're going in, boys. We're going in the
darkness
hole.
is impenetrable to your sun-drenched eyes. You stumble.
We're going
groping at
in.
Imagined shapes until soft curves emerge from the black curtain. Through a tangled tunnel lies a chamber suffused in a bronze light. Roots curl along the ground and collect at its center, where something unsettling sits beneath the source.
Lily, are you here?
A sloth suckles on the tip of a root in a way repugnant to the full spectrum of sensibilities. It pulls
Can you
the
DM what you just
humescence
DM'd me to
from its
Ruff
mouth with
so
a
he can take care of it?
drooling floop and regards you
And he'll do it
as a
right now.
possible side dish.
So I think he's the only mod I have
Is
here right now.
your command.
Alright. So we got the Sap Fiend. He's got sapping. Okay. Plan's gonna start working here. We just have to get down to where we draw the pair card. Okay, so we got our additional attack. This is now free. He suffers double damage. That's hilarious. From the next spade. I don't want to fail.
You cannot trust your eyes.
Lame. All right, we're taking one. We're gonna take one. Nothing I can do about it. And I gotta
Sure,
discard
I'm
because
sure.
sapping. -2 defense, suffers +1 attack damage. But I want to attack him with a spade first. So he takes double damage, which would be 6 from a pair. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then this is free because it was successful. And then we can attack him again.
Sap threads through glowing veins and gathers at the tip of a coiled root, glistening with the promise of refreshment.
All right. Draw to max hand size and max ability size. Or we
Threads through glowing veins and
heal.
gathers at the tip of a coiled root, glistening.
Fetching.
Sap,
Fetching.
We're at 5 out of 7. We'll take the sap.
Noon passes.
Take the
Two
sap.
eyes rise.
All right.
Now it's my turn.
And we got Cyclopses to deal with. There's our pairs. All right. So now all of our pairs do +1 combat damage. We do an extra 1 combat damage with multi-card hands. So yeah, we about to be pretty good off right here.
Little nudge.
Fate weave this down to a 9, even though I should have upped it to a 10. It's fine. 4 damage for a pair is pretty good, I'll say. You kinging me, huh? You kinging me? There's not a whole lot I can do there to that. I think it's time. I should have popped the sap and got some more abilities. All cards in your hand gained wild range +1. Is this gonna save us? No. So best I can do is just burn a card. Dang, he drew a pair too. Eesh. Eesh. I gotta burn too.
My wish is your command.
All right. We end this dude here. Okay. We boomerang, so we get another attack. Ebb should have been free, but it's not. I guess because it's X casting cost. And then we write white root sap. We got a couple more ebbs. Draw an ability and 3 cards. Oh, we don't have any room for the cards. So let's ebb. Upgrade you.
I'll tell you when you've won.
Oh, I'll boo-boo that. Ah, boo-boo that. We don't want to take another hit from this guy, like at all.
I wield the mirage.
Okay, we can restore, or we can level up.
With the heavens.
Let's hit the level. Let's hit the level.
I didn't think it was possible to improve.
Okay, so after a standard attack of 3 or more cards, I want to see how this works, how this interacts with each other. After a standard attack of 3 or more cards, you gain an additional attack and redraw all but one of the attack cards. So if we hit with trips, do we get 2 attacks? Because we get 1 from the boomerang and 1 from celerity? That's my question. And I need it answered. I need to know. We want to save a diamond. Let's debuff him so he has no defense. Sure. Draw an ability and then draw 3 cards. Yeah, that's fine.
By the ebbing tide.
Nada. After you successfully attack, redraw cards and gain an additional attack. If we just get some cards we can actually use,
By the ebbing tide.
which we're not getting.
Time to give fate a hand.
Lame.
Now it's my turn.
That's not the card we wanted, like at all. Oof, this is bad. This is not good. Because the problem is he's going to draw a pair on us. Absolutely, he's going to draw a pair on us. I just have to hope it's a low pair. Or that I can disrupt it. Okay, it's 9s. Which I can turn into 8s. God. But no, because if I turn it into... Oh, they can't do 5-card hands, right? So he can't do a 8, 9, 10, Jack, King, Queen. He can't do a straight flush. Or straight. So I can get a pair of 8s to block. I was gonna Fate Weave! It did... Oh. Is this sharing gun? I clicked too fast, I guess. I was gonna Fate Weave their 9 to an 8. So then he would have had a pair of 8s and I would have had a pair of 8s. But I double clicked instead of single clicking. So it just did it. Yeah.